What's up, YouTube? Welcome to ExceedTheHype.com. It's your boy Lucrecio coming at you with another video. Alright, so today's video is about the report that dropped today on the Adrian Wojnarowski podcast when he was talking to Paul George, the newest member of the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the information that got out was that there was actually a trade that was talked about between the Warriors and the Indiana Pacers that would have traded Paul George for Klay Thompson and possibly other pieces to make the deal work. And I thought that was pretty big news because that's such a crazy trade. Supposedly, Golden State backed out of the trade because, Golden State backed out of the trade because the Pacers wanted Klay Thompson, quote unquote. But in my opinion, the only reason they would back out of that trade is because they knew they couldn't get Paul George to re-sign him. There was no guarantee that Paul George would re-sign any kind of extension to stay with the team, whereas Klay Thompson is still under contract for a couple years. Otherwise, that's a trade that you make every time, basically. Not that saying anything about Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is awesome. He'd be an all-star in any team that he played for. Great defender, great three-point shooter. But he's not nearly as versatile of a player who can do, so many different things on the court and help you in so many different ways as Paul George. Paul George would have made this Golden State team, who was pretty outstanding and pretty pretty awesome this year, and he would have just made them absolutely invincible. As long as that team would have been together with Kevin Durant, Draymond, even though they probably could have traded Draymond and got some more pieces or whatever to fill out the team more. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, all those guys on the same team, not even fair. Not even fair. There's not even any kind of competition for that type of a super team being formed. Obviously, a big news. I didn't think anything out there was like that. I thought Kevin Love was probably the best deal that was out there for Paul George, and Indiana didn't want Kevin Love. So, and I thought Paul George and LeBron James in this era of basketball would have been perfect together. It would have also been completely unfair. Would have beat the Warriors. But obviously it couldn't happen. And I just think that's big news. That's humongous news that trade was out there, that we could have seen a team with Paul George, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, whoever else, Steph Curry, whoever else on that team would have won a championship and won like freaking 75, 78 games. And just lost ones that they didn't care about, basically. Crazy news, but it happened. Alright? Leave your comments. Would you have traded Paul George, or would you have traded Klay Thompson in order to get Paul George? Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. If you agree with the decision on either side or whatever the case may be. Alright? Also, there's a video that I made a while back. It's one of my favorite videos. Check it out. It's called it's called Bold Strategy for Defeating the Golden State Warriors. Check it out. I put a lot of work into it, so just go ahead and check that video out after you check this one out. The link will be in the description. All right. See you next time.